The next topic that we are going to see is gender. Gender is used to define a state of being to individuals, both male and female. In English, there are totally 4 genders. பாலினத்தை குறிப்பதுதான் gender. The types of genders are masculine, feminine, common and neuter. In English, only nouns and pronouns can be categorized on the basis of gender. Other parts of speech including verbs, adjectives and adverbs do not follow any gender classification. Now let's see how gender varies in certain pronouns. Pronouns denoting first person and second person shows no change, whereas third person pronouns are gender specific. நம்மளுக்கு தெரியும் first person அப்படினா I and we அப்படின்னு. So first personல there will be no variation in their gender. Similarly, you is the second person. Even in this case, you don't have any variation with respect to gender. For example, if I say, I saw you, you came with me. In the sentence, I அப்படிங்கிற pronoun, you அப்படிங்கிற pronoun, both of these do not mention any gender. இங்க வந்து நம்ம female குறிக்கிறோமா இல்ல male குறிக்கிறோமா அப்படிங்கிறது clear-ஆ இல்ல. That is why second person and first person do not change with respect to gender அப்படின்னு சொன்னேன். But this is not the case in third person singular like he and she. For example, if I say he is my friend, in the sentence la he அப்படிங்கிற pronoun is denoting masculine gender. ஆண் பாலை குறிக்குது. And if I say she is going to school, in the sentence la she அப்படிங்கிற pronoun is used to talk about a female. அதே மாதிரி he, she அப்படிங்கிற pronouns கூட associate ஆயிருக்குது. For example, if I say his, her, all these are also gender specific pronouns. His watch is broken, her cycle is lost. In both of these cases, the pronouns his and her are used to denote the masculine and feminine genders respectively. So now we'll see the first type of gender, that is masculine gender. A noun that classifies males or is reserved for mentioning the males in a category is the masculine gender. For example, if I say man, boy, sir, master, uncle, all these are masculine genders. The female gender of man is woman, boy is girl, sir is madam, master is mistress, uncle is aunt. Other than humans, animals ayume நம்ம male, female அப்படின்னு பிரிப்போம். For example, male horse நம்ம stallion அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். And female horse நம்ம mare அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம். That is M-A-R-E. Actually, the word horse is a common gender. Either a stallion or a mare. We call it generally a horse. The next one is dog. நம்ம generally dog அப்படின்னு சொல்றது, it is the male gender of the common noun coyote. Its spelling is C-O-Y-O-T-E. Similarly, a female coyote is called a bitch. The next one is tiger. Tiger அப்படிங்கிறதோட common name itself is tiger. So the male gender of tiger is tiger itself and the female gender is tigress. Not just animals, நம்ம birds ஐயுமே male female னு பிரிப்போம். Mostly male birds நம்ம cock அப்படினும் female birds hen அப்படின்னு தான் சொல்லுவோம். For example, birds like ostrich, parrot, heron and lark. இந்த ஒவ்வொரு பேர்டோடையுமே male is called as cock and female is the hen. But if I say peacock, it is the male gender of peafowl. So inga peafowl அப்படிங்கிறது தான் it's the common name of the bird. And peafowl ஓட female gender என்னன்னா peahen. And another one is goose. Goose உடைய male gender is gander and its female gender is goose itself. The next gender is feminine gender. It's a noun that classifies females or it is reserved for mentioning the female category. For example, if I say mother, lady, girl, sister, queen, waitress, empress, all these are feminine gender. In the nouns order male equivalent gender you might have known. The masculine form of mother is father, lady is man, girl is boy, sister is brother, queen is king, waitress is waiter, empress is emperor. Now moving on to how animals are classified on the basis of their gender. The first one is lioness. Lioness is the female gender of the common noun lion. இதனுடைய masculine form is also lion. The next one is bear. நம்மளுக்கு தெரியும் bear அப்படிங்கிறது கரடி அப்படின்னு, but that is a common noun. The masculine gender of bear is boar and the feminine gender is saw. அடுத்ததா நம்ம birds உடைய feminine gender தான் பார்க்க போறோம். I've added few more examples like drake. Drake is the feminine form of the common noun duck. Duck உடைய masculine form நம்ம duckன்னு தான் சொல்லுவோம். The next one is turtle. Turtle அப்படிங்கிறது falcon அப்படிங்கிற common name ஓட feminine. And falcon உடைய masculine form is also falcon. The next gender that we are going to see is common gender. A noun that does not distinguish whether it denotes a male or female in particular is the common gender. For example, if I say teacher, pilot, doctor, spouse, in each of these cases you can't determine whether we are talking about the feminine gender or the masculine gender. That's why these are common genders. Teacher அப்படிங்கிறது it can be either a male teacher or a female teacher. Similarly, the word pilot, it can denote a male pilot or a female pilot. The word doctor also includes male doctors and female doctors. The word spouse could mention either husband or wife. Masculine and feminine படிச்சப்போவே animalsல எப்படி common genders apply ஆகும் அப்படின்னு பார்த்தோம். And adding to this list is the common name chimpanzee. Chimpanzee ஓட feminine gender நம்ம empress அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம் and its masculine gender is blackback. So இப்போ படிச்சது வச்சே உங்களுக்கு தெரியும் how the masculine and feminine genders differ from the common gender. This applies to birds as well. For example, turkey is the common name for which the male bird is called tom and the female bird is called hen. The last gender that we are going to see is the neuter gender, a noun that can denote lifeless things and no classification of gender is mandatory is the neuter gender. For example, for nouns like table, house, car, wall, இதுக்கு எதுக்குமே நம்ம மேலா ஃபீமேலா அப்படின்னு சொல்ல மாட்டோம். The reason is these are non-living things. உயிர் இல்லாத திங்ஸ் இதெல்லாம். ஒரு சில பிளேசஸ்ல நான் லிவிங் திங்ஸுக்கு ஹியூமன் நேச்சர் போர்ட்ரே பண்ண இல்லைனா இம்ப்ரெசிவா பேச லைஃப்லெஸ் திங்ஸையும் மேல் ஆர் ஃபீமேல் அப்படின்னு நம்ம டிஸ்கிரைப் பண்ணுவோம். ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள், when we talk about rivers, அதை நம்ம feminine form கொடுத்து she or her அப்படின்னு denote பண்ணுவோம். If I say she flows gracefully, here I am talking about the river. இந்த சென்டென்ஸ்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா ரிவருக்கு நான் ஒரு ஹியூமன் ஃபார்ம் கொடுக்குறேன். இந்த மாதிரி யூசேஜை நம்ம டெய்லி கான்வர்சேஷன்ஸ்லாம் யூஸ் பண்ண மாட்டோம். போயம்ஸ் எழுதும்போ இல்லை இம்ப்ரெசிவாக பேசுறதுக்காக தான் இந்த மாதிரி யூஸ் பண்ணுவோம். இதே மாதிரி நம்மளோட பொசஷனில் நம்மளுக்கு ரொம்ப ஃபேவரட்டாக இருக்கிற ஒரு பொருளை either we may use a he or she to denote it. So that's it with neuter gender.